So, SirSpudd is going to bring out the Machamp versus SKDale here. This is a matchup in Machamp's favor. SKDale is not a fan of this. Not a fan of this matchup. I don't know if I've ever seen Spud fight against Dale with the Machamp, so we'll see how this goes. SirSpudd does get the phase shift. A little bit of a crossover, though, puts him in the air. Oh, fortunately that did not work out. A little block in time. A little late on the Sand Tomb there. SKDale, however, is going to get the phase shift. Hey, Release X is going to clank at least. Able to hop out of the pocket sand. Able to avoid the Earthquake. Tries to go for JX. Able to counter in time against the projectile. Ooh, tries to go for a shoulder charge. So the running stance X is going to get that a little too early on the Sand Tomb, but the Release X is going to catch SirSpudd's JX. Able to block in time against the run stance X. Good timing of the Umbreon there in the middle of the combo. There is a gap there. Ooh, unfortunately whiffing the Release X. It's going to take a grab for it. Activates Sylveon. Tries to go for a grab. Unfortunately got crit. Trying to close the gap here. Ooh, alright. So, SKDale able to clutch that out just barely. Oh, able to get the grab there. Probably at max range. Able to catch a vulnerable frame there against counterattack. Tries to go for a butt bomb. Able to counter against the run stance X in time. Gets his counterattack off, but unfortunately not in the air, not able to combo off of it. Ooh, alright. Phase shift is going to save him from taking the burst. SirSpudd's activating his burst to interrupt the Sand Tomb. Pocket Sand's going to snag the shift. Gets the Sand Tomb. Start up a combo here. Pop up on the wall, another Sand Tomb. And goes for the burst. Phase shift, however, is going to prevent a lot of damage. So he's going to be able to punish. Goes for the burst attack since he's out of burst. At least take some free chip there. Ooh, nice JX against the Release X. And Umbreon activated to interrupt the shoulder charge. Ooh, tries to go for a submission, and the jump Release X is going to take it. SKDale taking game one. Alright, so SirSpudd is going to switch back to Gengar. Bringing out his main. Ooh, nice use of the Sludge Bomb. SKDale's 8Y barely missing. Ooh, nice iframes against the Sand Tomb. Nice coverage here with the Okies. Release X, however, going to do a ton of damage. Nice iframes there. Goes for the grab Oki, which I think is going to finish it off. Yes, it will. Ooh, nice grab against the whiff of the dig. Able to avoid the Earthquake. SKDale is going to be able to get that 8Y. A little bit of a combo. SirSpudd's going to activate Synergy. Umbreon's going to get blocked. Not able to get much of a combo there. Ooh, cancels into the Hypnosis. Doesn't cancel into his Burst. He's got plenty of Meteor left, so that's all fine and dandy. Grab a little too early. Able to get the laser point blank. And keeps up the pressure with that Shadow Punch. SirSpudd is going to take game 2. Alright, so moving into game 3 here. Ooh, just barely catching that. Astonish just barely missing. Able to catch him there, though. Good combo started. Able to get this Oki game started. SKDale able to get that counter off in time against the homing attack. The attack decrease kind of hampering some of the damage, which is fine. Baby Kicks is going to interrupt the Earthquake. Ooh, SKDale getting plenty of damage here. Ooh, and he tries to go for the grab, and unfortunately the crit is going to finish it off. Nice avoidance of the projectile there. The kick is going to interrupt the counter. Nice iframes. Ooh, tries to go for the counter, gets bumped back. Baby Kick's going to avoid the Sand Tomb. Goes for a tick throw. It's going to seal off some burst. Sludge Bomb is going to connect. Goes for Litten. Ooh, unfortunately, SirSpudd releasing X. Nice iframes. Good reactions there from SKDale. Able to get that Earthquake as a punish. SirSpudd's going to activate Synergy. Counterattack's going to work out for SirSpudd, moving this to final round to game 3. Ooh, able to beat back the kick. And Baby Kick's going to interrupt the jump. Gets Baby Kicks to avoid the Earthquake again. Very good reactions here from Spud. Synergy meter just not going anywhere at the moment. Activates Eevee. I'm gonna bop him out of the kick. Goes for the meaty Sand Tomb. And goes for the burst. Not enough time to do much more. This is still gonna be plenty of damage. Runs in for a Pocket Sand. Able to avoid that Release X. Gets his Oki. Ooh, and the counterattack just barely reaching him with Curse. SKDale's going to take game 3. Alright, so SKDale sitting on set point here. SirSpudd able to get the shift. Not able to exactly punish the dig, but still able to get a combo started here. Pops him up on the wall. Gets the full shift. Ooh, Release X kind of messing up SirSpudd's approach. No counter there. Nice Shadow Ball Oki. Able to backdash the Release X Oki. Litten is going to connect. Be able to get the Sand Tomb. Not able to do much off the Sand Tomb, but kind of shows off its wonkiness. Counters against homing attack. Ooh, nice use of Sand Tomb there. I'm sorry, Stone Edge. Good iframes. And able to finish it off with the Shadow Punch. Ooh, alright, able to snag a vulnerable frame with the Earthquake. Good iframes against the Dragon Claw. Nice iframes again. SKDale activating Synergy, bumping back this pressure. SirSpudd going to do the same. Cancels out of the approach, gets the combo. Take it back to field. Litten is going to connect, but not enraged, so no extra effect. Tries to go for the burst. A little too far away. Able to block in time, though. Homing attack's going to anti-air. Goes for the counter, and that is going to work. SirSpudd moving this to game 5. All right, no changes here. Trying to catch what he can. Not able to combo off the Astonish. As for the Release X, able to avoid Earthquake. And just able to avoid all of this. But SirSpudd is going to get the headbutt. Release X is going to interrupt the Shadow Punch. Ooh, alright. SKDale getting that crit grab. Throwing it back into field. No, I'm sorry, duel. Excuse me. Interrupts the approach with Astonish. And gets that Release X Oki again. Scooby Oki is really good. SirSpudd getting the counterattack. Just barely getting that headbutt to extend the combo. And that Release X covering any options that SKDale has been trying here. Goes for the Litten. It's not going to connect. Ooh, Pocket Sand is, though. Get a little bit of health back. Iframes unfortunately not working out. SKDale able to snag that round. Counter against the approach, not getting the shift though. Go counter against the Dragon Claw. Astonish not able to grab a vulnerable frame. Trying to avoid baby kicks. Just go for the Sand Tomb Curse, is going to interrupt it. SKDale activating Synergy. SirSpudd as well. interrupt the approach, move it back into field. Activates Litten, will get blocked. Not in rage yet. Pocket Sand's going to grab the approach. Gets a low beam. Gets a Hypnosis. Cancels for the burst. That is going to push it to final round of Winners Finals. Wouldn't be Nebraska Pokken without final round game 5 somewhere in the finals. SKDale getting the start in the Nugget. SirSpudd able to get the shift though. Able to cover the cancels. He's going to get a combo started here for SirSpudd. Goes for the Shadow Ball Oki. Shadow Punch is going to push it back to field. Release X going to cover the approach. And beat out the Sand Tomb. And push it down to 1. Release X going to cover the approach. Goes for Litten. Ooh, just barely not avoiding it. Ooh, okay, just barely not getting the Sand Tomb off. Run Stance X is going to push it back to the corner. SirSpudd's going to activate, pump back the pressure. Release X. This is close. He's going to go for the timeout. And gets it. Have to keep up that pressure game to keep the opponent out and nail that timeout. So SirSpudd's going to take a very close 3-2.